In the 8 years that I've been paranormal investigating with Steve, this has to be one of the most terrifying and best captures we've ever had.
Is that you? Is that you, Alice? Steve?
Steve?
Take us through, explain some of the history, why we've come here to investigate this haunted location, you know.
So, the building was built in the 1870s, 1873. It's had 4 families that have lived in the building, which were the Dodgson family, the Mountjoy Pierce family, the Spence family, and the Kitchen family. There's been 3 reported deaths in the building. The 3 people that have actually died in the building was Alice. She was the first one to die in here. She was the wife of Lewis Dodgson, the first owner that built the actual building. She was 33 years old when she passed of morbid hepatitis, I want to say. So room 3, we think, we're trying to get the original plans of the building, but we think potentially this was the living room of the house. But generally people get a sense of calm in here. When we do the Halloween party nights and the party nights that we're doing here, when people sleep in here, they hear footsteps.
Okay. And what's above here? Is that the nursery?
So that's the nursery that you lads don't have access to. What was that?
A door. Hello?
There's no one in here. Which door?
That door. Was that door open?
I opened that one. That's happened before, like. We've caught that on our lives as well.
Yeah.
When it actually, literally, it was
Did it have the...
It seems like it had the block there.
Well, why would that come off then?
I don't know, but we've got a video of it looking in.
Oh yeah.
So we can match up. So like we'll have a walk around.
Did that happen in the sports hall, you say?
Yeah.
The Yetis method was in the sports
We'll do
hall,
that in the sports
That's
hall.
what I mean. So it's like, because obviously people who have got no reference from him just standing here.
Yeah.
So it's like, if we can do those stories, if you can match these stories up.
And what's above here? Is that the nursery?
So that's the nursery that you lads don't have access to. What was that?
A door. Hello?
There's no one in here.
That door. Was that door open?
I opened that one.
It was open, yeah. And what's above here? Is that the nursery?
That's the nursery that you lads don't have access to. What was that?
A door. Hello?
There's no one in here. Which door?
That door. Was that door open?
I opened that one.
It was open, yeah.
Very tasty indeed.
Hold on, let's
This
just have a look at
corridor.
that. Hold on. So when we can check back on the footage, because before we went into hell,
I'll say that's still on. Is
that's
that
the rain.
That's the rain.
That's the rain. Before we went into there, we'll be able to see. 6.
That was the door. I don't think that was the door.
Well, this door
Didn't make the same noise. It sounded like a whooshing noise. Do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again for reference while I'm in this room. That wasn't it.
That chocks.
That wasn't the door.
Yeah,
That
but
chocks
That wasn't
against
the
the
door.
door frame, wasn't it?
That wasn't the.
look, it's gone again. I think that's it.
Yeah, but again, no one was down there.
Yeah, no one's down there. But did you look? I mean, oh, something just touched my ear.
Did it?
Like, is the cobwebs?
Generally.
Yeah, you saw the. Yeah, honestly, something just touched all that.
What, down your ear?
I generally do that when I do the door.
So we've only got reference of what Chris has done.
Yeah.
But
So-
this has happened down here before.
Yeah.
But people.
But again, if it only can move when there's movement on it.
Well, no, that time when it just happened before, I felt like something touched my ear. I didn't even. I just kind of put it in position.
Yeah, but you walked and that's got like vibration on it. You reckon? Well, we'll figure it out. We figured it was nice either way.
Down this bottom end, people generally get a sense of unease.
Yeah.
We went through a stage of getting child's voices down this corridor. I remember one time, one person being down here and that door rattled. Now, whether or not it was a breeze or not, but she said it was quite prominent how it rattled.
Yeah.
And you generally don't hear that door rattle. And she came belting up this corridor, absolutely belting up this corridor. I mean, this lady was 60 years old, and I've never seen a 60-year-old move so fast. But I love this corridor. I love it. I'm one that I love using the equipment to get validation, but I love to sit and just in the dark and just
take
listen.
it all in.
Just take it all in. If I could sit in this corridor all night, I would just listen. People hear a lot of things in here, taps, bangs, voices, especially leaving that door behind us there where we've come through. Leaving that open, you hear it in the corridor as well. Equipment going off, but we went through a stage. We had a medium in one night and he sent something over in that corner and he said something's not nice over there. He said, I'm not sure whether it's been brought in unintentionally. So we started getting the name George come through, and he was this not so nice man. But he stuck himself to this room. Now this room is obviously where the kids dance, and it's because of the kids dancing. That's why he stuck here, and that's why he stayed here. So we've had growls in here, but we ended up doing a clearance in here just because it got so much. Claire, obviously my wife, she's an empath and she picks up on energy. She went through a stage of being very, very uneasy and being rushed at quite a lot. We've had audibles in here, we've had cat balls move on this floor here as well, probably round about where I am now. But yeah, but since we've done that clearance, it doesn't feel...
It feels like it's lifted.
Yeah, it's definitely feel like it's lifted, yeah.
So this is the Poltergeist room.
Yeah, so originally back in the day when the families lived here, this was what's classed as the old barn. But we've had poltergeist activity actually happening here. When I was mentioning about in the sports hall with that entity George. We were on a live and them coat hooks up here.
Yeah.
We didn't physically catch it on camera, but there was a picture frame that had been lent up on there, and there was an absolute massive loud crash, and the picture frame was on the table down here.
Oh, that's quite good.
And we've had, I think it was a team that were around this table one night, and our camera. I had the camera plugged in here, looking at the team, and the camera fell over, pushed over. And obviously, you know how the tripods work.
Yeah.
You've literally physically got to push them over. The camera went over as well. So this is one of the two rooms that we have upstairs.
Yeah.
We originally had it for a haunted gift shop, Weird and Wonderful gift shop, but then we decided to turn it into what we did here. We've got Sophie here, our haunted doll. Now we've got a bit of a story about Sophie, and that's how we come up with the whole haunted dolls room. I wanted a seance table up here, and there was a house across the road that was getting rid of a big table. She was sat in the corner, and I was like, what are you doing with her? She was like, take her, have her, take her. We brought her in, and that's when we just had to go down the whole route of the haunted dolls room, which we'll show you in a minute. But within a week of having her, Claire was like, I'm picking up on the name Sophie, and on the whole 8 years that I've been here, I've never picked up on that name. We had a name come through, we had the words creepy dolly come through, we had the words French beret come through. Now, people say it's a Scottish hat, I'm not sure what they're called, but I think it's a French beret.
Yeah.
So we've had her in here pretty much since the beginning, so it's nigh on nearly 2 years now. About 6 months ago, there's a whole running theme of one of our regulars that comes in every week and does it. That as crazy as it sounds, he plays with her, if that makes sense. But you'll
in what kind of way?
I reckon you should change the words.
Yeah, just because. Oops.
You should drop one of the balls.
Yeah.
Boot one of the booze it out the way, eh?
Yeah. Just because when we're moving her around and if we use her during investigations.
She looks Scottish though.
Yeah. She's got like underneath her skirt.
Let's have a look.
Oh, here we go. Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Hey, he's offering.
Yeah.
No, I like that's an innocent doll.
Innocent. Not anymore.
But we always take the mick of this
can't
this
see.
regular that comes in. But about 6 months, no, probably about 4 months ago, we were moving her around, and that fell out of her. Now we googled it, and it looks like a World War II booby trap.
Yeah.
Since we've had it, since we've had it out of her, she started. I don't think she likes it, and it's moved off her hand. So what we do is we rest it on her hand. I was in this room doing an interview like with you guys with Explore a Lot and the two Ghost Girls, and I was sat. She was literally on her lap on the seat there. I was sat here, and they were doing like a recording, and it flew off her hand while they were doing what you guys are doing right now. Quite a few people have said the big.
Yeah.
A sense of being pushed.
How is What? What?
Thank you, Sophie. I say none of these that are haunted.
Yeah.
They've been gifted by followers on our YouTube and Facebook channel.
Yeah.
We've brought them in off just simple Facebook Marketplace or Gumtree or whatever. We have had, where is it, this one here, Geeta. Now, we didn't realise until she picked her up that in Indian culture, it's what classed as a death doll, and they put dolls on the graves of their loved ones that have passed.
Yeah.
But they take physical things from the passing at the body. I don't like touching it, but that hair is original to the passing of the body.
Yeah.
So we've had her name come through. We've had an interaction with her, but
And any much activity happen in here at all?
Again, people generally, I find with the dolls, because we've got some known haunted ones that we've got from FX Paranormal, when we bring them in, you'll generally get activity with them, but once they're kind of used to you and used to the building where they are, I generally find that the activity falls off with them. But we've had children's voices in here. People have been touched in here. Physical audible voices.
We've just had a walk around, we've just had a look. Pretty cool place. The most interesting thing so far is the door closing now. Chris, he just showed us he was able to capture it on camera on one of them blink cameras or something, on the motion detective cameras, motion detected, whatever. And you do see the door move, but unfortunately it cuts off as it's about halfway. But he said that's an issue that happens with those cameras, but we've got the footage, we're going to show the footage.
Let's get some room through. So this is what we call in hell.
The room 3 thing, and not true.
Yeah.
People always get
No, I mean that's a good place for Christmas. Yeah.
One time as we were discussing what we're going to do, the torch in the corner, and red, green, red, it was. The Halloween party night, and the party night was doing it, and people freezing it, and here, okay.
And what's the book? Is that the nursery?
That's the nursery, that's the back door.
Was that door open?
I opened that one.
It was open, yeah. Yeah. Did you have to learn with the... It sounds like you have the lock there. Or where would that come off then? D&D. Oh, just somewhere else. So well, we can check back on the footage. Because before we went into hell...
That looks alright there, don't it?
Yep.
Looks evil.
It does. I like that corridor. It did look menacing. To say.
Oh, you got the door moving? Jace,
What?
the door. Oh.
No, it's just out of shot.
No,
Oh no, it is.
you see, but then he cuts off.
That's the one thing I hate about these fucking blank cameras.
What was that light? There's a flash of light down there, and then it shuts.
Can you put that in full screen?
What? Flash of light,
Oh, yeah.
and then a move. That's weird.
It looks like...
footage.
Yeah, send us that all day.
It's a shame it cuts off. Was it cut off?
These blink cameras. You know what we bought these, and I think it is the worst thing we've done.
Because people are going to say, why that cut off?
Was it cut off?
We have set up a locked off camera facing that now. We do have the light on, you know, just for clarity reasons, because the Sonys can't push the night vision very well at all, can they, Jace?
No.
So we've got the light on in there.
I mean, the floor's a bit sketchy regardless, but there's a weird light that goes off and then it seems like something walks up and then it closes. So it is a bit weird, but if it is movement based for the floor, then we would have to be standing on that place for it to move. So I don't know if it's a gradual movement or something like that, but it's interesting nonetheless, and that's why we've got something set up in there. Might even get the trip lights down there. Because there's a bit of light, so I might put the trip lights down there just to see.
Right now, because we're going to be heading into the sports hall. All right then, we're done. Is the chairs in the sports hall?
Yeah, lots of them.
Well, that's what we want.
That is what we want. So guys, Elmwood Centre, Community Centre. There's plenty of traffic. That's not the way we go to get there, so.
Is it not?
No. There's plenty of traffic going on in the days. There's dance classes. There's activities going on all the while. So this place is very energised.
Nursery.
So there's nurseries here for in the week. So we're hoping there's something here all charged up, powered, ready to throw Steve against a wall.
What the hell's going on with that thing on your head?
Well, this is my woolly hat.
Just keeping the very top of it warm.
I don't need to keep any of it warm. I should just take it off. But, oh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of food porn for you.
Whose are these bounties? Were these for us?
I don't know, but we never asked him.
And there's little, like, are these like
Well, I've seen some things with Claire's cakes written on it. There's Krispy Kremes in the Quality Street box. Here we go. Big room. And there's chairs.
Well, we'll need night vision in here.
Yeah, we will. Switch it all on.
Oh my lord.
Oh, it is dark.
It's fucking pitch black.
Now, Spirit, there was a line dance class in here just. And we were talking about less than an hour ago. This room was lit up with people dancing, having fun. Could you make a noise within this room for us, please? Could you make a noise within this room for us, please? Could you make a noise within this room for us, please? Walk towards us. Just copy me. People have been here all week. There'll people be here tomorrow. I'm hearing like a faint. Like that.
It's not this camera. Zooming in and out.
No, I know that noise well.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, that was loud. Could you do that again, please?
Oh my fucking god.
Well, that was loud.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, that was loud. That was like in the kitchen.
Yeah, that wasn't in this room at all.
You want to go and have a quick look?
That's where I'm heading. I'm coming towards you.
Because that was like a shutting of a cupboard door, wasn't it?
I think it's Chris going for the donuts.
Maybe. Just poke your head and see if he's trying to take them off us.
Yo! Hello? No one in here. Chris did say he was in the car. Now we do have a locked off camera in the hall, so if he would have come in here, that would have picked him up. Well, actually, locked off cameras there. Interesting. There was a loud noise coming from this. I mean, I don't know if I would have said he'd come from this room, but possibly somewhere over in this direction.
Anything?
Nope.
No one there?
Nothing. No.
So it sounded like a cupboard door, didn't it?
I mean,
Well,
you could say something like that. Yeah. It was definitely a distinctive noise from over this vicinity. If it was beyond the wall, then possibly, but it was over here somewhere.
There's a lot of poltergeist activity in this place. Upstairs, down here.
Well, hopefully we can capture some of it. Now we are actually staying here the night as well. We are sleeping here. I think we're going to sleep in the seance room. So we'll have a locked off camera on us during the night. We do have a locked off camera up in, which room did you put it in? The doll room?
Yeah, so there's a locked up camera in the doll room, and there's a locked off camera that goes down the hallway to where we saw that door shut.
When that door moved earlier, it felt like something touched me on my ear. It'll be interesting to see if there was a camera on me when that happened, to see if it was a bug. It felt like I basically walked like into a cobweb, or there was like a stringy piece of cobweb or something.
Yeah, you said that. It was like something had caught your head, but we've been in and out of that door, and I'm taller than you.
It was my ear. It was so bizarre.
So it's like unless a spider had built that web in that time that we were just walking around, it'd be impossible because the door was shut as well. The door's been shut and opened.
I already, well actually, if you think logically, I already walked through the door frame.
Yeah.
Messed with the door a bit.
The door was closed. The door had been opened.
Yeah.
So how could it be on there?
Unless I had just a slight twinge, which can happen, I suppose, can't it? But it was very bizarre. I've never felt anything like that before. Come and touch us. Come and push Griff on this chair.
Action shot.
Come and join us in the sports hall. There's been reports of a horrible fella who likes to watch the children. Is his name George?
Maybe.
We've been told that many names today.
Do you like children, whoever you are? Do you like watching children? Watching them dance? Apparently you favoured the children. Is that true? If it is not and you are angered by this statement, then knock on something within this room. Is that what you wish to be remembered as? If not, say something. Tell us your name.
How was that? That was in the other corner.
It sounded like a flap opening.
It did. Now, it is a bit windy.
No, I know, but that was in this room, wasn't it?
To me, it sounded like it come from
Behind.
Now, we can't get through that door, can we?
No, we're not allowed.
That's off limits.
We are restricted.
It was like a fluttery kind of sound.
It was like a...
How was that? How was that?
You did just ask it to make a noise in the room.
I know.
You did say a knock. That wasn't really a knock, but
Well, I mean...
it's still something. Okay. We've heard another sound. Leave the chair in the centre of the room and see if you can push it.
You heard him. You heard. It's one of Steve's favourite dad sounds. Is you heard.
Oh yeah.
We'll go into the other room then.
Which one?
This poltergeist room. And we'll give you a little bit of a chance to move stuff around in this room.
I'll tell you what.
What?
I'll leave this camera in here.
Well, we'll just use the one in the poltergeist.
Yep.
Okay then, Spirit. We're going to leave this camera in this room. And we're going to film you do lots of amazing things. Show us everything that you can do. Just enjoy yourselves.
Surprise us.
And if you're that horrible man, then get fucked.
I hope something happens.
Me too. This room I'm kind of interested in.
Now, this is where a few objects, you said a picture come off near the...
Coat rack.
Yeah, the rack.
So I've got a good test because I've got a hat here. The reason that I brought it was this reason alone.
Ah, thinking ahead.
So I'll put that hat on there. Now, if a poltergeist was to come into this room, out of all the objects in this room, the chairs, the tables, I'd think the easiest thing to move would be a woolen hat
Yeah.
on a coat rack. Yeah? So I'll move out your way and we'll go into a corner. 3.5 hours. And I want to see that fly off the coat rack. Don't be scared. It's only me and Steve. My name's Jason.
I'm Stu.
And we've come here tonight to hear your stories. And to see your stories. Could you go over to the hat and pull it onto the ground, please? And we'll know that something's here with us. Room number 7. You want to go with me? I did ask the spirit dolls to...
Get that step.
Yeah, I will. I'm sure I won't be scared of a step as well.
I wasn't scared, I was just feared for my life. Oh, what a lovely sofa.
Fuck's sake. You're a prick. You know I need that more than you. I'm going to sit on this odd chair. The story of his hand being lit. I mean...
Oh, you might want to talk about that story, because that was actually off camera.
It really was. So we got Baphomet looking at us. Anyway. Apparently, Chris was up here on a live. I don't know if you can watch this live anymore or something like that. But he was here and he was on a live. And apparently a black ball of mass come from around about this section and moved its way to his face, blocked his vision. And as he went to grab the camera, so he was scratching around trying to grab the camera. As he went to grab the camera, apparently it blocked his view. And as he went to grab it, he grabbed his hand and then was trying to pull him in.
That's how the story goes.
I mean, that's crazy. You're crazy. But that is a crazy story. I mean, I'd love it. I'd love it to happen. There is a few trigger objects. We've got dominoes. We've got balls on a talking board. We've got candles. We've even got a yes/no pendulum on a rail, which is something that I wanted to buy for the channel. And another story that we was interested in that we could see we could try and see if we can make it happen, is the little girl in front of me here. She's got a World War II trap in her hand. She doesn't like it. It fell out of her butt. And she throws it on the floor. She throws it all on the floor. It's not positioned very well, but I mean, it is staying there.
It is.
I mean, like, it's... What?
You will never guess what just did come out.
What?
What did you just say?
It's come out of her hand or
Where did the device come from?
a hand?
No.
World War II?
Where did he say it fell out of?
A hand onto the floor?
No, like when they found the device.
Out of her arse?
Yeah. What do you think that just said?
Arse?
Buttocks.
Alright then, Spirit. You've got my attention.
That is the first time that word has ever come up
Yeah.
on Ouija Brothers history. Buttocks. Now, before we go down that rabbit hole,
We're in the
zoomed,
moment.
I've literally just done a Griff moment, turn the camera around and the
zooms
fucking
on
zoom
you.
straight in. We are not saying, listen, we're sceptical over the app, but that's pretty cool. That's made me smile.
That's fun.
Buttocks.
Buttocks. So, Spirit of the little doll, Emily?
Yeah, why not?
What's the name, Emily?
I don't know. So the only name I know from this place is Chris.
And Claire.
Chris and Claire. I mean, just call it the doll. Alice, was he?
War Alice. He's going to replay it now if it was Alice. You've got to skip back to the interview. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how shit investigators we are, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're actually investigating dry, and anything anyone told us, we forgot it anyway. So it's like
I think that's the best way to be. It's much better.
there are things I do remember though.
Yeah.
I'm being a bit stupid on myself, but
It's just that sometimes it's an overload of information, isn't it?
yeah, it's like I'm learning everything about this one place in like an hour.
Yeah. And this is where we're going to be sleeping.
Yeah, right there where that table is.
So we'll-
hopefully, if there's plug sockets in here, because that's how you blow the bed up.
Can you hear something? What was it?
I don't know what it is, but it feels like to me there's someone talking, like just genuinely just talking, and I'm there going, I want to listen to that conversation.
He did say you could hear voices coming from the nursery and footsteps. That's a common thing.
Could you bring those footsteps in here, please? I can hear it. Like a woman's voice. Are you trying to talk to us, little girl? Can you hear it?
I can hear something clicking.
No, like... Are you Scottish or French?
In the hall.
Somewhere loud. Big steps though.
Where did it sound like it come from?
Out.
I have got absolutely freezing cold in this hall.
Is it? Are you making your way towards us? Keep coming. I can hear walking.
just heard a voice then.
If you don't like the device in your hand, then throw it. Throw it in front of us and we'll get rid of it. We will never give it you back.
I can hear noises.
We will take the device. I've just gone freezing in my face. Like something just rushed towards me.
Are you in this room with us? I can hear a lot of noise. It's very faint, but it's there. I went cold when I stood here. Griff said he's just had a blast of air.
Freezing.
We can't see anything. I can hear light tapping. Walk into this room. Open that door. We invite you in.
Feels like something's going to burst through the door. Doesn't it?
Well, my anticipation's high, yeah. I wonder. Because it's a bit windy. I wonder if that's just like shuffling the building around.
Have you heard him? Have you heard him?
Because it is blowing a bit, ain't it?
It is October, it is raining.
But I can hear the wind. And the loft hatch is just there.
Oh, so do you reckon there's an apex above us?
I mean, that's what it...
Oh, heaven. Heaven or Kevin?
I mean, there is a hatch there.
Can you tell me a card to pick out of this pack, please? One card flipped over. Can you tell me what card flipped over, please?
You point it to the camera so you can't see.
Well, I can't. I'll turn that around because I'll be able to see though.
Okay. I'll come this way as well. So only the camera can see.
So I need to find the one that's turned over. It's that one. That's the only card that's turned over, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you think it's in shot?
It's got to be. It is the only one, as I can see through. This is the only card that flipped over. Maybe it's a sign or something. Could you tell us what this card is, please?
If the ghost tube works and you can communicate with the other side, what card is Jason pointing towards the camera with? So this is pretty interesting. Me and Griff decided to take a break around about 1:30 or something in the morning. We'd been filming for quite a few hours. We was getting quite tired. So I started to get some of the cinematics that I use for the videos, just to try and fluff the video up to make it look better than it really is. And while I was getting my cinematics, Griff and Chris were, in one of the rooms. And I was just going all around, freestyling, just getting shots. After I was finished in the hall, in the main corridor section where we had the door move at the very start of the night, that's why we had the locked off camera placed there. I actually then head upstairs to continue to get some more cinematics from the doll's room and some stair shots and everything all there in Sophie's room and everything like that. So I'm going to show footage now of you seeing me near the camera in the hall, And you're going to hear me then walk round the back of here, you'll hear me go up the stairs, and you'll hear the door slam. And the reason why we're showing this is quite important. It's to show you the context of where I was during the event that is about to unfold.
Like in personal investigations, we're all quite impersonal, spiritual talk to us, so we've all got different ways of looking at the same thing. Some of us think we're right, some of us think we're wrong, and the reality of it is every single thing we're talking about today is theory. There's no factual basis on it. The only thing that scientists say is factual doesn't exist anymore. So that's what the fact is, when the mass amount of people come together as one and say that it is what it is. That's what a fact is, and that's not whether it's actually factual. So it's fun though. I do enjoy. Same as aliens. What was it? 20 years ago, you're fucking crazy if you believe in aliens.
It's crazy.
The government saying aliens are real.
I don't believe in aliens.
Yeah, but then the government are going to tell them real.
Yeah.
Release all documents and everything on aliens. So we found this, we found that, we found this. Some of our technology is alien technology.
Well, they've released something.
Yeah, they've got falls and falls. What's the matter? Sneezing. But yeah, there's loads factual. Now the government said that aliens are real, and there was a tin out wearing wanker 20 years ago. But now they've released what it's saying now. It's real. Everyone's like.
So me and Chris was in the dance hall, and we was on break. We had cup of tea, talking about paranormal investigating, talking about the paranormal field in general, and we just heard this horrible, horrible noise.
That's what I get from was, she's like, how do you explain that? How do you explain that? It's like that hall when I was saying about the 33.
Yeah.
That was like a wow moment for me, because it was like 8 months later, and then we found out physically on paper she was 33 years. Okay, it may have been a hell of a coincidence.
Yeah,
It may have been, who knows? But it also may have been her telling us her age, and then to find out 8 months later, it was that you? Was that you, Alice? Steve? You heard that, didn't you? That was out here, wasn't it?
Stay. Stay. Yeah. Did you hear that noise? Did you go? Well, there's fucking phenomenon just going on.
Do you think that can record it?
Yeah, 100%. That was weird.
Let me just check on it.
We were sitting
Just chat.
in that room, and all we heard was that loud.
Why would I mind that?
Oh no, that's what I'm just saying.
Plus, I was in the doll's room. Did it just happen?
Yeah.
I was in the doll's room.
That was horrible, that was. Okay, mine. Got me up off my chair.
You think you come from here?
This area, yeah.
Well, that camera's got it. That means it's still recording.
Yeah.
Yes, there you go.
Literally, me and him were sitting in there, and all you heard was that loud. Whoa, I've got tingles.
What do you reckon that is?
I actually have no idea.
And then to find out 8 months later, it was that you? Her age. And then to find out 8 months later, it was that you?
So as soon as we heard this noise, we were like, that's Stay. We got straight up, Chris out, then me, calling for Stay, shouting for Stay, panic setting in. We're all there screaming, going, Stay, Stay! And he's like, what? And he's like, is this you? And he's like, told him exactly what the noise was. He's like, that ain't me. We're there, me and Chris, stunned because of how loud and how horrible this voice was. And it was all, as we was talking about a girl named Alice that is supposed to haunt the residents.
I was in the doll's room. I don't think you would be able to hear me because of how far away I was. You know, I mean, I was a corridor away, up some stairs, through another set of doors where there's a corridor, and then in another room. That building's pretty soundproof. There's no way in hell he would have been able to have heard me make that kind of noise at all, to be fair.
And then to find out 8 months later, it was that you?
So as soon as we realised that the voice wasn't Steve and he was in another part of the building getting B shots for the video, me and Chris went straight into investigation mode. I started calling out, trying to make sense of how weird the noise was, how horrible the noise was.
It'd be nice to hear that noise again in real time. You could kick that block, close the door, switch the lights off. It's not fun hearing a noise like that, especially when we don't know where you're from. Show yourself to us.
So after calling out to Alice or whoever it was that made that horrible noise, that disembodied voice, the worry set in then. I felt like as the camera picked that up, because we've had previous investigations where the camera hasn't even picked the voice up that we've heard there and then, and we've got back home and we've been disappointed, and we're so happy that we're not disappointed, because we're not disappointed, you guys aren't going to be disappointed, because you've actually heard this voice now, and this voice has got to be one of the most horriblest captures we've ever had.
So I have tried to debunk this incredible capture. You know, try to think of logical explanations. You know, was it the radiator that's right in front of the camera? Was it the toilet that was possibly, because the toilet was like on the right hand side of the camera? But for the hours and hours that that camera was locked off in that position, it never caught that noise. That's the first and only time that it caught that like whimpering, moaning sound of a girl. There was a live stream going on at that moment, and it was actually being recorded in like the reception area of the building that Chris usually live streams when teams are in there. And I was thinking maybe it could have been one of his apps, you know, shouted out a word. Yet when you watch the live footage back, nothing gets said. It's such an amazing capture. It's a shame I didn't hear it in person. I would have loved to have heard it. But I think he'll go down as one of our best.
So a quick little look at what it feels like. It's been a while. I mean, now I'm a 24 stone bloke. And look how stable this is. Fuck you doing? Wafting me, man.
Come on, let's go.
Just lie on it just for a sec, just a sec.
No, because I'll get up.
No, what's that?
The thermal blanket.
No, what's the black thing that's just come from me?
I don't know. Demon. They come in all shapes, Jace. What time is it at the moment, Jace?
12 minutes past 2
12 minutes past 2. Holy shit.
in the morning.
We're just getting ready for bed now, ain't we?
Oh, well, we're all ready for bed. I mean, the only thing is we've got to double check that all the stuff's out of this room as well, because I can't believe that noise. Still can't get over it.
I think we got everything out of here.
Just a quick double check, because
All that's left is the cup.
kids are in here in the morning. We'll remove these cups, because it's not on anyone else to remove our stuff.
So the noise you heard, I was getting cinematics. You was in here with Chris. The locked off camera would have hopefully have caught it, but you say you hear a little what?
Just like that.
It's weird, ain't
Dead
it?
weird.
And I was, to give a bit of clarity, I was upstairs in the doll room.
Well, I mean, you'll know at the time.
Yeah, I was just getting the good old cinematics for the video. And that was it. Oh, oh, I could lie there. Oh, that's it, I'm done. Oh, this carpet's rancid.
Have you messaged him?
Yeah.
Well, he's slamming around like he's got springs.
Come on, it's good air. I need a fan or...
Oh, good plays on transfers on this for another hour.
Gents, you up here?
Hello?
Hello, you up here? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna get myself in my little cubby all now, alright?
Yeah, you enjoy yourself.
Alright. Alright, I'll see you in the morning.
Speak to you in the morning.
Right, I'm turning these mics off. Guys, we're done.
Yeah, man. Cheers for joining us on this investigation. It's been a fun one, to be honest. Some noises, some bits and bobs. This bed's holding up well. We'll see how well it holds up over the night. You've obviously got the doll sitting next to us with a poisonous World War II trap. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed the episode.